All right, guys, class is in session, and the word of the day is poikilothermic. And I honestly have no idea if I said that right, but when I was in college, that's what my professor said. So again, that word is poikilothermic. And what that word means is a fish's body temperature changes as the water temperature changes. So as the water temperature goes up, the fish's body temperature goes up, and as the water temperature goes down, same thing with the fish's body temperature. Now you may be asking yourself, why does that even matter? Why do I care about this big stupid P word? And the reason why that matters is because the fish's metabolism actually then changes with the water temperature. So in other words, the warmer the water is, the higher the water temperature, the hungrier the fish are going to be. And as the water decreases, the fish are actually going to be less hungry and more willing to let your lure or your fly or your offering go by. Now, beyond that, it also determines where the fish are going to be sitting in the river. So knowing the temperature of the water can help you discern where you're actually going to find these fish. And if you've ever been out on your favorite trout stream or your favorite river or whatever in the winter time and fished your normal spot that works for you in the summer, you may find that you end up getting skunked, or you don't catch a fish, you don't see a fish, you don't touch a fish all day. And rather than that just being a bad day out on the water, it's actually the most likely that you're fishing a spot where there isn't actually very many fish. And so in low temperature water, when the fish's metabolism is basically shut down, we can expect fish in what is called winter water. And winter water is very slow, deep pools that are typically not going to have a lot of food offerings. Your majority of your food offerings in the winter time are midges, which do hatch in slow, still water like that, and other fish, other prey items. Streamer fishing is very popular in the wintertime, mostly because you're trying to elicit an aggressive strike, but those are also the kind of the food items that exist in those deep, slow pools. On the other hand, in the summertime, when the fish's metabolism is sometimes just through the roof, you can expect these fish pushed up to where the food is, and where the food is going to be is in the fast water. And that's also where there's going to be the highest concentration of bugs floating down the river, floating past, and those fish are going to be up in that faster water, sometimes much faster than you can expect, waiting for the food to go right by because they're as hungry as can be. So that's today's lesson. Again, the word is poikilothermic, and the fish's body temperature changes with the water temperature, and that determines where the fish sits. It determines how hungry the fish is and can determine your success while out there on the water.